Billo here, Billo's blog, with ideas that might help you. I was thinking about how we think about ourselves. And I don't know about you, but me and many other people, we kind of think we're really big deal, hot shit, something special. Because our conscious mind is what we think of when we think of me, our ego, our consciousness. So we're king of the world. Look, Ma, I'm on top of the universe. So we're a big deal. But are we really? I think we're more like the 4-year-old kid riding on top of a giant elephant. And that elephant is our unconscious. It's all the things that make up us. There's so many. And some of them are habits. That's a big part. And then there's other parts. Everything that isn't part of our conscious mind, which in fact is a very small part of who we are. And so if we know that, then we have the possibility of changing ourselves. We can change habits. And how about one habit? I was talking to a woman, and she asked me for advice. And I made the big mistake. I started giving her advice, and then she listened a little bit and then interrupted me and told me that she couldn't do that because she wasn't good at that. And she wasn't good at this. And anyway, somebody else would do it for her. She never learned how to do it. Well, what can you say to somebody like that? So I looked at her after about half an hour of this. I'm a slow learner sometimes. I looked at her and I said, there's only one thing you should do. She said, what's that? I said, just one thing. You should stop telling yourself garbage about yourself. So what are you really talking about? Why does the Coca-Cola company and the Pepsi-Cola company, why do they spend hundreds of millions of dollars? I don't know their ad budget, but it's pretty huge. And every year, a lot of it goes to put up signs that say the following thing. Drink, more or less. Drink Pepsi. Drink Coke. Coke is great. Pepsi's wonderful. Well, are they trying to reach our intellect, our conscious? To reach the part of our minds going, let me examine what they're saying here and see if this is correct or not. Let's look at all the pluses and minuses. We don't look at any of that. It just goes straight into our unconscious. Our unconscious has no defense. Now, the crazy wacko dictators like Hitler, they knew that. They would just say the same thing over and over and over until eventually people believed it. And recent behavioral psychologists, like in the book Thinking Fast and Thinking Slow, what they say is that our fast mind, which is in many ways equivalent to what I'm talking about, the unconscious, has no defense. That if we see something often enough, it becomes familiar to us and we think it therefore must be correct. Well, you could whine and say that's just terrible and blah, blah, blah. But here's a tip. Why don't you take a card and why don't you write on it, I'm a great person. I'm a happy person. I'm a good person. I'm a rich person. I'm a healthy person. And why don't you take the card where you wrote, I'm a piece of shit. I'm stupid. And why don't you take that card and throw it in the trash and take the good cards that you write and look at it every day. Twice, 10 times, 100, 1,000, 10,000. How many times do you need to look at it before finally you go, hey, you know what? I think I'll have a Pepsi and a Coke and I'm a great person. you'll think you always believed it. Doesn't matter because now you do. Good luck. Thanks. Bye.